Today's episode is about food that virus.
Oh, doesn't food always viral? You're listening to Jom Sembang Malaysia.
Okay, so right, the latest sensation, or rather about a few weeks already lah, that at first I thought no big deal, And then after that, it started to become bigger deal. And I was like, seriously, Nasi Lemak can be such a big deal.
Of course, Nasi Lemak must be a big deal one. Nasi Lemak is a big deal, always a big deal. But what's this viral thing I haven't heard also?
Okay, I forgot. Her social media feeds are totally different from my social media feeds, okay? So I was telling her like, hey, there's this Akka Nasi Lemak in Seri Kembangan that's viraling. And then she's like,
Ya ke?
why your feed so different from my feed, right? Her feed must be all serious, inspirational stuff.
No, it's just serious. I don't know why, so serious. Then sometimes I scroll like, okay, never mind.
Okay, so there's this KL foodie, which is, everybody know quite famous one. Every time they cover something, then the whole place blow up.
Okay, that one I know, that one I know. Uh-huh.
So they happen to cover this Nasi Lemak seller, an Indian Nasi Lemak lady lah, selling Nasi Lemak at Seri Kembangan.
Okay.
She's been selling for like 10 years or something, Like maybe your regular Nasi Lemak seller at the roadside where you buy once a week, twice a week, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then that's it lah. No one think much about it. But then in comes that KL foodie thing that makes everything viral.
Okay.
And then make this Akka Nasi Lemak super viral.
Uh-huh.
Okay, super viral as in she used to sell 400 packs on a weekday or something like that. Now it's doubled. Like it's so like doubled that people in the neighborhood complain, I used to drive by twice a week I will buy Now I drive by I cannot buy already.
That's
because
funny.
It's queuing forever. So all the around the neighborhood tidak membeli sudah.
Okay.
So I thought like, normally you get viral story like this, you listen 1 week, then people after a while no more hype, then they stop buying.
Yes.
But this Akka Nasi Lemak goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Oh, so it's still on the radar. It's still long queue and everything.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
queue, like don't know, like far like that, line up like a block like that. And then people complain. Then by the time she reached there, got no more food, sold out. I line up 3 hours. They have report of people lining up 6 hours. So I'm like,
Wow. Well, now I also want to try. You see, that's the problem.
but I want to ask you, right? If you have not tasted something and then people said it's delicious, but you have to line up a whole day for it, would you?
Actually, the first thing is I have to go to Sri Kembangan for it. That's already a big,
Correct?
what's the word, deterrent. And then to queue someone, I think I won't lah.
Yeah, right. Especially when you don't know how good it tastes like, right? It's just subjectively people say good lah. I mean,
Yeah.
for me it's subjective.
Correct. And I mean, Nasi Lemak is like, people different tastes lah. Some will like this one, some will like that one. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind trying if somebody said, oh, you go there already, then that one lah, like on the way kind of thing.
On the way kind of thing.
Yeah.
So recently I discovered my family is like a foodie family, okay?
Yes,
we
I know.
always travel around and then we look for good food and stuff like that. But as I got older, the last few years, I don't have such patience. If I say I want to die, then I want to eat this ABC whatever thing, when I reach the shop, there's a queue or there's a half hour wait, I'm like, okay, never mind lah, I change. Then my mother is like, but you make all the fuss about coming all the way here. But just the fact that I see queue, I'm like, okay, next.
Okay, actually, I kind of do the same thing. You know how people say, wow, the shop if got more people means
Yeah.
lagi better kan? I'm
Fresh.
like, so crowded. I go to the next one.
So
I
it's
don't know.
just-
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not into hype. I'm quite anti-hype actually. The more I hear hype about something, the more I'm like, okay, let others enjoy. I go and
That's why
find
the
something
social
else.
media so clean lah. Anyway, this Kak Nasi Lemak girl started her social media accounts and everything. And
She
then
started
because-
after this.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then and she had like probably 5 times more followers than you and me lah.
Okay.
Like crazy man, where people just follow just because she sell Nasi Lemak. I totally cannot understand how social media works sometimes.
Yeah, I also.
It's just like, wow, crazy ah.
No, but I do know food is a big thing lah. Like you see all those food posts. Sure, okay, one of the best ways to grow your Instagram followership or whatever is posting food, what?
Okay, but she's posting the same food.
Oh yeah kan, nasi lemak.
So it's not like she
ayam
specialized in
rendang and ayam
food
kari.
review. Anyway, so what she does is, like I said, the hype lasts for a long time, right? So after that, the second week is like people complaining, cannot buy because sold out. Then she started a system. One customer can only buy 5 packets.
Okay.
Okay, so that at least roughly she knows lah. you can get or cannot get. And then at 2 a.m. she already start giving out. It's like a token she gives out. Each token
2 a.m.
Each token allows you to buy five packet. Okay?
Oh.
So once you give out the token already, let's say if you don't get the token, you line up, it's not my business, okay? No guarantee that you get.
So I have to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning if I want.
Yeah, go collect token and then come back at 7 a.m. and queue up to buy
Collect.
Nasi Lemak.
Oh, so it's not that you get it online or something.
From what I know, no lah.
Huh?
So, and then the queue is still long. So my next question is, if you don't queue up for normal food, would you queue up to get a token at 2 a.m. and then get Nasi Lemak at 7 a.m.
No.
onwards? Welcome to the craziness of food that virus.
So we should ask our listeners, any of you do this or not? And if you actually go and
actually tell us like why, like what is the drive? Because right now I don't get the drive.
Yeah.
Anyway, the other thing is like after 3-4 weeks right now, her latest news that I read. See, I don't read one, but people always viral. I don't know why people viral stuff like that, so I just read. So right, the latest news is like she sit down there and like people scold her because sold out and everything. So she got a lot of like, how to say, attacks.
Okay.
But that's the thing that I thought quite normal lah. When you queue up 6 hours, you don't get to eat, anyone can get angry. Her recent report is saying that, hey, you think I don't even have money to buy a couch at home. I stay in a rented place, a family of 4, we share one single mattress, and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay. And then in comes a politician party come and say, okay lah, we can help you, give you some financial aid. But here am I thinking, right? If, let's say you sell 500 packs a day.
Okay.
I don't count weekend lah. Weekend, she said can reach 1,000. Okay? And every 500 pack, you earn 1 ringgit. Then every day got 500 ringgit. Then 1 month got 15,000 ringgit. Whose fault is it if you cannot manage to buy a single couch or a single mattress for your family?
Wait lah, you said, okay, after this started, then she started social media, everything.
Correct.
Okay. So, number one, there's this thing about scaling, right? If you suddenly, okay lah, you sell small time, then suddenly you have to like sell a lot.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of investment you got to put in lah. Okay, I'm not a businesswoman. I'm very bad at these things.
Oh, she got mentioned she got hire some helpers at the
Correct.
back. Chops, whatever,
So, okay.
chop whatever.
So, if you've never hired people before, suddenly I have to hire people, suddenly I have to pay gaji, suddenly I have to minimum wage, what? Then how, I mean, your income, right, not necessarily is going to turn, your revenue is not necessarily going to turn to profit lah.
Yes and no lah. But I'm just thinking the bare average of 15,000. If I pay 10,000 to help her, I still got 5,000.
Maybe she got to buy a smartphone or...
And then I don't have to I don't have to rent a shop.
Maybe
I'm just at the
she got
roadside.
to get people design her, her logo lah all suddenly.
Okay, go logo.
I don't know.
But then you see, okay, back to a very good question, right? If you viral and you make a lot of money, but you still end up living like before because after you minus everything, you don't have no money, then I don't viral, I just normal life lah.
But I think, right, have you seen those videos that talk about what happened to this person who was viral 5 years down the road? And actually their life didn't change very much. It was a moment of fame
Okay.
that everybody knows your name. Oh, right.
Ui, so Julita, she rhymes everything.
But then after that it's like nothing changes. And it could be one of two things. It could be maybe you didn't ride on that opportunity.
Yep.
Or maybe it's just the way life is nowadays lah. It's just,
Maybe.
okay, viral, then top, next big thing. And I suppose if you're not ready for it, it's very easy to miss that opportunity lah.
True.
And mana tahu, maybe she just paid her debts from last time then.
Okay.
A lot of maybe, sorry, I'm the queen of maybe.
I don't know lah. I just feel that, yeah, considering maybe there's a lot of maybes, but I think at the end of the day is whether we are ready to manage success.
Yes.
When it comes.
Exactly.
We always say that, it won't happen to me lah, or it will one day lah, but when it just come like this, whoo, like a tsunami,
Yeah.
we are not
Durian
ready
runtuh.
we are not ready.
Betul?
A
Kalau
lot of
durian
us are not
jatuh, you tak ready, tak ada basket, semua habis juga.
Okay. Okay, let's take a break. And then when we come back, we talk about your durian runtuh. No lah. We talk about what kind of food that you have tried just because it viral.
Oh. This episode is brought to you by Songs and Stories, where we talk about everyday people with everyday lives and we don't talk about the very famous and the very kena viral. But hopefully after we share also, kena viral sikit lah.
Oh, so kita yang viral kat orang.
Tapi kan, okay, what Songs and Stories does is it gives you the true life story of the people and how they got to where they are. So it's not an instant moment of fame, so to speak, but sharing stories.
It's a long-term heritage
Yeah.
fame.
So if you want to find out more, check out Songs and Stories on Facebook. We are also on Twitter and YouTube. And
Yeah, actually you just Google lah.
yeah, website songsandstories.com.my.
Okay, so Miss Juita,
Yes.
what food have you tried just because you're viral?
Oh, that is such a hard question. I have I have not even tried Nasi Lemak McD.
Really? But it's been so long.
I told you I'm anti-hype.
Actually, right, the McD Nasi Lemak quite nice.
Yes, I also have heard that.
KFC Nasi Lemak also quite nice.
That day I actually had,
Surprisingly nice. It took me 2 years before I actually tried it, but it's nice.
that day I actually had a voucher discount. And then I was thinking, wow, finally I got excuse to eat Nasi Lemak in McD, right?
So did you?
I missed the deadline.
This girl tidak makan viral. Okay, anyway, I would like to talk about your mom's favorite food.
McD?
No, the one that she eat every day one.
Oh, okay, roti.
Roti. So Old Town White Coffee, people always go for the roti butter toast or butter kaya
yes,
toast
yes.
or something like that, right? Yeah, recently they also went on a hype. Guess what happened?
I don't know.
Forgot her social media. I don't know what she has on her feed one. Okay, so recently a local influencer went to Old Town and ordered butter kaya toast.
Okay.
Butter kaya toast in Old Town, if you order before, I don't know.
Yes. Got
two
the
slices.
butter, two slice
Correct.
of butter.
Correct.
Chunk lah, quite a nice chunk. And then got kaya on top.
Correct.
Tu aku dah try.
So this local influencer ordered the toast, opened and found one single strip of butter on the toast. And the strip wasn't even the normal size. It was like a string down fry size.
So it wasn't like the two tapi dia tak cut into two lah.
Correct. It was like a miserable slice that's cut into two, like that kind of thing. Okay, so what he did was he actually took a photo, posted and said, well, what kind of quality is this? Yada yada yada. Because butter kaya toast in Old Town is like their best seller for the last 19 years or something.
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
Okay, so he was like expressing his disappointment lah. And then he went viral lah because he influencer ma. If you and I post, might not go viral.
I would have posted. I would have opened the thing, go to the counter, ni apa ni? Where's my butter?
So actually, apparently he did that.
Oh,
so
didn't work.
Second round he came, it's just as miserable, so he just gave up. And he posted about it lah.
I see. So was it like a mistake? Was it like QC tak menjadi at that particular shop? Or have they actually just done away with the special 2 pieces of butter thing?
It probably was just a mistake. But that's something interesting I'll tell you about. If you just read the news, right, you will just say, wow, why Old Town like this one, yada yada. But in the same post that he posted, he actually mentioned, Oriental coffee, Oriental kopitiam.
Okay, that one got long queue one.
See, okay, same long queue one, okay. Also be serving butter kaya toast.
Okay.
And he said, wow, their butter kaya toast is proper butter, chunk, nice and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So in the same post, he hit one brand and praised another brand.
And now I'm wondering
And
whether they paid him for...
Correct.
Uh-huh.
So that was the same thought I had lah.
Okay.
So after that, a few days later, his second post, he said, oh, this is what Oriental coffee shop butter is. Look at the butter, look at the slabs. And blah, 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 blah,
Suspect
blah.
aku ni.
And then he was sitting next to the owner of Oriental Kopitiam. So I was like, dude, what's happening?
Then we confirm lah tu. Maybe he's the brother or the best friend, the bestie ke.
I don't know lah. But the post that he complained about Old Town, when he tagged Oriental, he never tagged Old Town leh.
Oh.
He complained about Old Town, he never tagged Old Town, but he tagged Oriental. So of course Oriental took the chance and do the promotion lah, okay, whatever is it. When Old Town found out a few days later, macam sudah cerita basi sudah, okay. So what Old Town did was, they did, according to Old Town, they did mystery shopper. So I said, it cannot be our quality so bad, right? So they send mystery shoppers to different outlets around the country, order that toast and see. And none of it was a single strip. It was always 2 strips. So she said, this complaint number 1 is not fair to us. Number 2 is, he didn't even tag us or talk to us. He just went straight and blah, 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 blah.
Marketing ploy lah tu. Aku ingat lah. I don't know.
So it shows how powerful something is lah.
Yeah. I think it's irresponsible though. But okay, people do it all the time, right? They want to market this one and then they slam the next biggest competitor lah.
Something like that. But my question is, if you are an influencer, and if let's say a renter approach you, is it even ethical to do so?
Ethical, no. But you know, a lot of people just do things for money, you know. A lot of people don't think lah. Just say, don't think.
Anyway, you know how when we order food now, our phone eat first. We always say the phone
Yeah.
snap photo first, right? So you don't normally share photo of food, do you?
Sometimes, rarely.
And what makes you share when you do share?
If it's got a special attachment to me.
Okay, give me
I
an
mean,
answer.
okay, so sometimes I take a photo of it and it's like, yeah, nice food. I might put it on stories because it's a nice photo. But if it's not something that's special to me, I've got no story for it that I wouldn't post. Like, I've got nothing to say about it except that, oh, it's so pretty, oh, it's so nice. So, okay, example, like Malacca Wantan Mee.
Okay,
Right?
she's crazy about it.
Yeah, because nobody knows about it. So I have to like perjuangkan maruah Melaka.
Come, viral kan?
Yeah, so Malacca Wantan Mee is different. It's got a chili, kind of a, what's the word? Chili paste yang, it's not thick. It's a very watery kind of
Okay.
chili-ish, vinegarish. I might even be giving the wrong description. But because I grew up eating that and it's special to me, I might post that. So, wow, long time I haven't eaten this, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
So do you get a culture shock when you move to KL and then suddenly, what wantan mee
Of
black colour one?
course. Yeah, for the longest time, right? Every time we go back to Malacca, we would tapao back. And at one time, we would tapao the chili. Then we tell the, this is funny, we tell the KL guys, like, okay, wantan mee, don't put ketchup. Then they, huh?
And then you pour your own chili. How ridiculous betul ni nonsense.
It didn't work lah. It didn't work. It just didn't work. I think even the noodles a bit different, so it didn't work. What else would I post? I mean, if there's something really different lah, like, oh, nasi lemak Singapura ada ikan. Nasi lemak kat sini tak ada. Yeah. Here everybody eats nasi lemak with chicken, fried chicken.
Yeah. It's not Malacca in Singapore has it with fried fish.
Correct. Or with, Malacca. Or actually, no lah. Sometimes you have with the kangkong. Then, special lah. It's like, see.
So I think the lesson here is we should post responsibly.
Post responsibly. I think, you know, I don't know. It's like, things are already so famous, so I want to go and hype some more. Unless, okay, I suppose people would post it because it's an in thing.
Correct.
Like,
I ate this.
I was here. I did
lined up
this.
6 hours for Akka nasi lemak.
Yes. To me, it's like, you have nothing better to do with your life. But yeah, I suppose if it means a lot to you to have that nasi lemak, then yeah, by all means, you know, like queuing for tickets or something.
Something like that. I will end with this story. So I have a cousin who's really crazy foodie. Like really crazy is every single meal he snaps a photo of the same food with 5 different angles.
Wow.
Okay.
Does he post all of it?
And he does.
Okay.
He'll post. So he is quite known when he know a new cafe, he will go in, he will try every single thing in the menu.
Oh my gosh.
And then he will go to the next cafe. So he will go back to the same cafe, maybe the 1 month, right? The first month, like a few times, just to complete the menu lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there was a period of time I said, hey, you post that. I was like, hey, this one nice, not nice. Then I said, then you post or what? You
Yeah.
like why? Then she said, because it's a very habit culture. I like the photo, the food presented nicely and everything.
But does he say that it's okay lah, taste wise, it's
Then I
average?
said it's not wise, right? So I told him, hey, that's not very nice lah. Because sometimes we look at the photos to decide to eat mah. And it's not cheap, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, I realized he started posting stuff like, okay, this is the food. This one was nice or not nice. This one nice. She actually lists down there.
Okay,
Then after that, I felt like, hey, okay lah. Like this kind of viral, I don't mind.
Yeah.
You know, like that kind of responsibility as a foodie lah when you post lah.
That is true. So yes, post wisely. Because it actually has a lot of sway. It doesn't have a lot of influence.
Weight on it, yeah.
It does.
So yeah, let us know what kind of food you have tried before that's viral. Otherwise, you wouldn't have touched. Or tell us what food you're viraling now.
Jom Sembang Malaysia is hosted by 2 Malaysians who are passionate about Malaysian stuff.
Stay tuned every week for a brand new Sembang session with Cerita Suito and Gina Yap Layung.
Today's episode is recorded at Studio 2105.
Remember to click like and subscribe for the brand new episode next week.